Charlie. Roll Tide, roll, say it loud. We don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Bama blood in his veins, got that crimson pride. F them trees, yeah, we said it out loud. And I love honeybees, now play it proud. We talking football, basketball, big time recruits. If they ballin' in the South, we lacing up the truth. Hood piano man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Tougher than nails, smooth, not sorry. Roll Tide, roll, it's in the soul. From Tuscaloosa to the Super Bowl. Wood piano man plays better than three-stroke Charlie.
And y'all better know I do. Y'all better know I do. But guess what? I don't play by myself, man. I got a whole chef. I got a band. I play along with the band. I'm bringing on to the stage my compadre, my partner, Mr. Forged by Fire himself, Boomer Sooner, all the way through and through. It's none other. It's the Bishop, y'all. Good morning, Bishop.
Good morning. I look for this day. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yes,
Yes,
it is.
sir.
It's a beautiful day, man. I don't care. Now, it's not raining or anything, but I was about to say, even if it's raining outside, it's still a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something. I'm going to give you some food for thought right here.
Go ahead.
Where would you rather be, below the ground or above it?
All right. I want to be right where he has me.
I'm
much I do know.
Where he has me. Good morning, Bishop. Man, good to see you, my brother. Now, Bishop, let me tell you something. I'm gonna send that to Dwight. I hope I can use that. Now, Dwight knows all the ins and the outs.
Yeah. I know
about producing that. But if we can use that, that's gonna be part of our Friday.
Hey, you like that?
Boy, I was over here. I said, now that's the music I grew up on.
Now I know. Look. I know you. Hey, you was shaking a tail feather, weren't you?
Boy, look at him. I was sitting, and what's so crazy? I knew every song, every one of them.
Hey, look, the next one hit. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Let me cut up.
Oh, look at him. Now, hey, Bishop, from Bad Mama Jamma all the way to, and the beat goes on. My goodness gracious. Look at him. That DJ there started. that DJ there mixed it up real good, man. He mixed it up real good.
And you know what? Yeah, I know they don't know what we're talking about, but back in the day, that's what my Aunt Maggie Rudolph used to do. Is when she wanted to clean, she throw on some music, and before you know it, you'll clean a little bit. Next thing you know, she's doing the bump, and she bumping you across the room. Much love to you. Miss you.
But listen, at my house, my parents didn't allow that because they were straight sanctified. But I'm gonna tell you what. But when they turned the corner.
Now, hey, look, we telling the truth. The truth will set you free.
Ain't no sense of me lying about it. When they turned the corner, they have to go somewhere. They had old stereo in there, and oh boy, I let it fly. I had some Earth, Wind and Fire. I had Switch. I had the Ohio Players. I had Heat Wave, Aretha Frank. You name it, I had them.
I know that's right.
Here's the crazy part, man. We're gonna get off into because the day is like we want to know Wednesday.
Yeah, we will.
But just give us a minute for nostalgia's sake, chat. We're gonna get to you in a minute. But watch this. I had some Cool in the Game and Buddy. I even love some of the rock groups like Alice Cooper, Styx, Toto, REO Speedwagon, Supertramp. I had them. But what I was going to say though, Bishop, was now because I worked and everything, I contributed to the house. My parents taught me responsibility. And so not that my parents were poor or anything, because we were not by any stretch of the imagination. But one thing that I was sharing with you all, that my parents wanted to make sure that I grew up to be a responsible man. And some things I failed them on some things, but I don't get down to myself about that. I allow myself some grace and try to do better. But Bishop, they allowed me to buy my albums and everything. I just couldn't play them in their presence until they said it was okay.
Hey, yeah, I know.
But that old adage, but when the mice was away, when the cat's away, the mice will play. And was playing that, man. Listen, and every time they got ready to go, because I could time it about just right. And I knew that they were going to be going to prayer meeting or Bible study, and they were going to be gone a while. Cool in the game. Get down on it. Get down on it.
Oh, snap. You starting it up. All right, man. Let's get to it.
Anyway, man, but we just, hey, this is what part of being in the Long Run Nation is about. We talk about everything.
Everything.
Bishop, but hey, that made my morning, bro. That took me back like, whoa.
hey, it's hump day, so I'm like, you know what? It's the chat's day. I want us to just let them flow. Let them flow. All right, let's see who's up in this chat. Put some fire in this chat.
Oh, let's see what's happening in the chat this morning. I see Roll Tide Roll. Good morning, and Roll Tide to you, Roll Tide. Hey, man, Bill, that's my spot, bro. And I'm coming in Roll Tide. We're going to get together real soon, bro. I'm coming over. I've got to come over there, and like I said, a couple of things I really want to do later in the summer, the spring and the summer, and we're going to be keeping up with it. But Roll Tide Roll, we're going to hook up. We give you some of my information, and we can go from there. Okay, but Roll Tide to you this morning. Roll Tide Roll. Yeah, Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy and the No Mercy crew. Good morning to you, Bishop. Hey, the Lord blessed me to come into the chat a little early this morning, and me and Stephen been already going there. Me and Stephen been already going at it, man.
And that made I tell you what, Stephen and No Mercy, they love that when you give him that gumbo. He loves that gumbo.
Look, me and Stephen already been going at it. He said, I'm not gonna repeat what we said, but he just said happy hump day, and we just took it from there. So anyway, we just took it from there. And so good to see you, Stephen Hicks. The Voices of No Mercy crew. Jeff Stapleton, what's up, my man? What's up with your Roll Tide? It's Carla. It's Carla. It's Carla. It is Carla. Carla. She's here. I got to do this for her.
Can you dig that, sucker?
What's up, Carla? What's up, Roll Tide? What the business is, Carla? Girl, you already know. I already know you know. I ain't even got to ask you what the business is. You've been around here for a minute. You old soul. You know what's up. Good to see you, Carla. Roll Tide to you there, dear. William Bryant, misled. Misled. What's up, William Bryant? Roll Tide to you, my man. Or William. Oh, I forgot William. Salute to you. That's it, my brother. Yep, salute. William Bryant, yeah, love Cool in the Gang. I do too.
Get down on it. Get down on it.
Okay. I see you, Bless. Bless 50, Grace and Mercy. What's up? What the business is? You know. You quit playing, girl, and that like you know. Grace and Mercy, I have your question start, and that will probably be number one question that we start with this morning. Right? Matter of fact, Grace and Mercy, I'm going to go ahead and put it on out there. And we're going to get to you in just a second. All right. There's Jeff. There's Carla. There's Stephen. I think there's William. We've said good morning to Bishop. Let me see. It's Jeff in the house. Y'all already know what the business getting ready to be. Like
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
you know who it is. Y'all know who it is. It's none other. It's Double A. What's up, Double A? Oh, Tide. What the business is, girl? Quit playing and act like you know.
Yo.
What's going on, Double A? Good morning and Roll Tide to you. And also, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff was talking, made a statement. I've got to, well, I can read it from the chat. I told Jeff that we're also getting ready, and I'm glad he brought it up. I had to make a note to myself. We're going to be covering also the Birmingham Stallions. I'm a big USF of the other football league there, Bishop. Yeah. I love watching them play. And our beloved A.J. McCarron is now the head coach of the Birmingham Stallions.
Yeah,
I will be doing some covering of them.
Good. It's football. We're good.
It's football. It's football. It's football. I don't care if it's
this is gumbo. Everything goes in a gumbo.
Yeah, it goes in. So we're going to be covering them. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to. No, I'm just watch me. Just watch me cook. Just watch me.
Yeah. Watch you cook.
Just watch me cook. Good morning, Gwen. Gwen, what the business is? Roll Tide, Gwen. You know, I was talking with Gwen in the chat earlier. You know, act like you know. Roll Tide to you. And I think we can go back down the hill, Bishop. I think we can. We can go back down to the bottom of the hill. All right, let's run back down there right quick. All right, we're going to hop right through it because I promise you today we're not going to be on here. I said that yesterday. Well, I promise you we're not going to be on here long today and tomorrow. But Friday, I'm telling you now, all bets are off. Friday. Now, I'm going to remind you again of what exactly is going to be taking place Friday. Now, Friday, we all know, or if you don't know, I'm going to just bring this to your, see, here goes my producer again, Dwight, 2 hours later. Here he go. Did
he get it?
He's here. Everybody say good morning to my producer,
Good
Dwight.
Morning, Dwight. Good morning. Hey, did you get that, producer. Dwight, from me?
Say what now?
Did he get that I sent to you?
Who, Dwight?
Yeah.
What we just talking about?
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm going to send it to him in just a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Dwight, check your, wait a minute. Y'all, just hold up a minute. Wait a minute. Let's do this.
Because how we talking, he could be working on it.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to send Dwight, check your text messages. I'm getting ready to, yeah, man.
Do you remember how it used to be September?
Now you see, there you go, Dwight. I just sent you something, bro. See what you can do with that. See what you can do with that.
Look, hey, I'm free today. Yeah, I'm ready for the chat. Let them flow today.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. No, Bishop, you see, you done messed me up with September. That song fills me up, Bishop. That song still fills me up after 40-something years.
You ain't dead.
It still fills me up, Bishop. Oh boy, it takes me back. Hey, it takes me back to the dance floor, man.
Boy, hey, cutting the rug had nothing to do with.
Man, let me tell you what, that there was something serious. Okay, but anyway,
go ahead.
I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, Friday, back there. Woo! Because when you start singing September, that just listen. Anything from Earth, Wind, and Fire takes me just makes me forget that the sun's shining.
All right, then. All right. I'm gonna be good, Dwight. I'm gonna be good.
It make me forget the sun shining. If y'all if you ever want to distract me, play some Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I'm telling you, I'll stop. But anyway, Friday, y'all, we know that there is a roundtable discussion going on in Washington, D.C. with President Trump, with Nick Saban, Urban Meyer, Tim Tebow, Tiger Woods, and it's a few other people that's going to be there. Now, I've heard some negatives. I've heard some negatives and positives from the, from outside of that circle about this particular meeting. Well, I was telling Bishop that I got to thinking about it. We're going to raise our game a little bit. Friday, what I want you to do in the chat is let's pretend that each one of us has been personally invited to the White House for this roundtable discussion. You've got 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes to come up with a plan of how to make college sports, not just football, sports, better than what we have right now, because there is a problem. There is a problem. Did you all know hey, good morning, Coach Carr. What the business is, Coach? That's the player right there, y'all. Got to watch him.
Player from the Himalayas.
The player from the Himalayas, But and I'm gonna go back to Coach Carl in just a minute. What would you say to this committee, to this roundtable discussion? What would you say in 2 minutes that would help bring an awareness of what you would do or what you think needs to change in the world of college sports to bring things under control? Now, you're not going to stop paying them, but just remember now, under a certain, and Bishop brought this to our attention yesterday, remember they're going to become employees. With employeeism comes responsibility on the employer, i.e. insurance, i.e. retirement, i.e. y'all know if you've had a job, you know what all that entails.
Right.
I.e. time off, paid time off, vacations, sick time, sick
union,
every holidays. Bishop, FMLA.
Yep.
See, these are the things that we've got to think about. So Friday, bring your proposals to the chat. And what we're gonna do, Bishop, is the Gumbo Chefs gonna offer theirs. The chat is gonna offer theirs, and we're just gonna spend all that time just going back and forth with this, not argumentative, respectfully, and we're going to go from there, and we're going to pretend that we're in the midst of the president. Bring what you have. Bring your ideas. There will be no ideas, if you bring it and we see it in the chat. We're going to put it on the screen, and we're going to expeditiously address it. Because remember, we only have 2 minutes, but we want to see what your mind is. You hear us all the time, but we want to hear from you. What will it take? So that means you're going to do a little homework. Don't just come shooting from the hip. Things need to connect up, but you just have 2 minutes. Bishop, go ahead.
Yeah. So with that, we ready to start today off. It's time. Come on, Mr. Piano Man. Since you play better than Three-Stroke Charlie.
Three-Stroke Charlie about to figure it out. I think a whole lot of folks have figured out they play better.
All right, so
anyway,
let me see.
We want to say congratulations, first of all, to, wait a minute. We have yet to acknowledge the Alabama softball team. Undefeated, Bishop.
I know.
Undefeated.
Absolutely.
Undefeated. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. Undefeated. Congratulations to those ladies. Undefeated. Them in Oklahoma, that's gonna be a game, bro. That's gonna be a game. That's gonna be a game, Bishop.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I'll tell you what, the ladies softballers, they play the game the right way. And if you haven't watched anything, watch a game and you'll be hooked. I've been watching a while, and they are absolutely my darlings. And every time they're on, I'm watching.
I'm just saying to you now, the Alabama Crimson Tide softball team, those ladies are undefeated. Hats off, salute to you. And as Bishop says, shalom, shalom, and continue to be forged by fire. And like we said yesterday, let that fire forge you forward and not make you stand still.
And can I say this? Hey, football coaches and team, pay attention to how they play the game. When they get in their fire test, how they stay unified as one, and they gleam off of each other to make sure they stay connected mentally.
Right. And so salute to them. And last night, men's basketball took it on the chin to Georgia. Georgia shot lights out. I was watching the game up until a certain point, and I just said, man, Georgia got this game. Bama played no defense. They did not defend the three at all, Bishop. And Georgia shot the lights out the ball from three-point line. Land. They went in. So Bama still, Bama's 8-game winning streak got snapped last night by Georgia, of all people. But that happens sometimes. Yeah. So, but anyway,
we ready?
We want to know Wednesday.
We want to know Wednesday. Good morning, Piano Man.
Yes, sir.
This is my favorite day.
Go ahead.
All right. I want to know if Grubbs has truly, I can't see that, done his self-assessment. I want to know.
I want to know. You know what, Bishop? Wait a minute. You know what? Dwight, I got to get with you again. Since we want to know, we could be playing in the background. Joe, I want to know.
Come on, stay on point. No, don't start. We're going to get the sidetracked. We ain't no good, y'all.
No, when she just said,
no good
I want to know. I know. When Bless 50 said, I want to know, that just the first thing hit my brain.
Yeah, that's right.
Was Joe's music of I want to know, and that could be playing in the background.
There you go.
She says, I want to know if Grubb has truly, the key word is truly. Thank you, Bless 50.
I love that.
That whole sentence is truly. I mean, have you been honest about it?
Yeah.
Have you soul searched yourself? Self-assessment. Now, I wish LaToya was here. Anybody in here? Hey, good morning to our producer. To our GM. Bino's in the house. Roll Tide. Bino, good to see you.
Miss Lady LaToya, okay?
She hadn't been in yet.
Okay.
Okay, but Carla, could you please, if you don't mind, keep up with this question right here? Just write it down somewhere.
Yeah, this is a heavy hitter.
You and LaToya, y'all keep up with these questions like this of all calibers, especially these are the ones that I'm starring. But these are some that we will be looking at as the season goes on. But this is a good one. Bishop truly done a self-assessment.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah, because what remember we was talking a while back, and I'm glad that you hung on to that, because it shows that she was paying, because that's what it is has he really turned the corner and realized what his game plan from yesteryear is not going to work in this new dispensation, and he has to truly assess and make the necessary adjustments so that it can right the ship and guide y'all in the right direction
Exactly.
into the playoffs.
And see, remember we said yesterday, Governor said it yesterday, coaching. Listen, Bishop, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Go ahead.
I take this, what I do here, so very, very seriously. I really do. Now, I know that we have a lot of entertaining things that go on, and we're supposed to. It's you have to balance. You have to balance it out. You can't be just all serious all the time, and then you can't be just all fun and games all the time. It all depends on which way you want to take the show and everything. And so I want to take the show and have balance in it. We're going to have fun and everything. But this is one of these serious questions that Bless 50 asks. It's because of the fact that when you look at all that has transpired over the past year, the past football season, let's put it like that, over the past football season, Bishop, it made no sense. It made no sense. The question is, or what I was going to say is, I was laying in bed and I heard Governor's voice say, coaching, coaching, coaching. And I couldn't put my finger on it yesterday fast enough to who Governor sounded like. But it's a commercial that comes on and says that there are three things that we attack: price, price, price. When I heard Governor say this 2026 season goes down to three things: coaching, coaching, coaching. And this is what Bless 50 is saying this morning. Self-assessment. That's coaching. Am I the coach that I'm supposed to be? Am I pushing the buttons right? Am I getting these players ready? Am I in their head?
Not only that, don't be so regiment that you can't make adjustments, because nobody's perfect. And this is an evolution. And by the end of the year, there should be some adjustments, because you don't want to create tendencies.
And see, and you know what? And I was talking with, I told everybody yesterday that I had a talk with Dr. Crystal. She's very busy with some things with her work, but she had a few minutes for me. And she said that what still plays in her brain about that, we're going back to that Indiana game, just real briefly. She said what still plays in her brain is when Indiana laughed at us after that one infamous play. They laughed at us. And Bishop, you remember I told you that's the part that got to me, is when everybody knew that Germ was about to get that ball. They knew it. Everybody knew it. And when they shut it down, when that play was over, they started laughing. Indiana started laughing. That's when I knew then, at that point, y'all, chat, everybody, that the game was actually over. And that part, Bishop, that part fell on up right there. Now, it fell on the whole coaching staff, don't get me wrong, but he called the play purposely. And I'm going back to what you just said, Bishop.
This is perfect for this. Yeah, this is perfect for that.
I wish that you would elaborate even the more.
Yeah.
That when things are done intentionally, are you willing, and I don't mean this but are you willing, as they say, are you willing to expire on that hill? Is it worth expiring on that hill? It's really not. You got to be able to make adjustments when you see that this kind of stuff is not working. We should have seen this back in week 1. I keep saying it and saying it over and over. You can't afford to go into week 12 with a weak one problem. You can't afford it. Not now, you can't, really not ever, because it's going to come back to get you. Go ahead, Bishop.
No, I was just going to say that's why this question is so, it's the true fire test. Because listen what it say, truly assess, meaning that understand the assessment is even in our own lives.
Yeah.
There's never a time that something might pop up. You're not going to do exactly the same thing every time. Otherwise, you'll fall in a rut. So understand with the coaches, they have to pay attention and make sure to stay on guard to make sure you're not building tendencies. Because if we look throughout the tapestry of your games from 1 to 12, that play was synonymous with Grubb's playing style and his scheming. Everybody knew his go-to play. By the 12th game, everybody knew that he loved to go to that.
Some type of gimmick or gadget play. And everybody knew that that, like what Bishop just said. So when you begin to be so predictable.
Yeah.
And I told you all when I was at that Senior Bowl, I'm going to keep saying it till that lifts for me, that it was an eye opener. And when this particular person from Seattle said that the biggest reason that they let him go was because of his predictability. The defense knew what was coming. They knew what was coming.
Yeah.
So yes, bless that 50. Yes, bless 50. Yes, that is the question of the day. Has he done? And I'm going to tell you something else about that, and we're going to move on to something else. And good morning, DSGB 84, my brother out of Georgia, representing them dogs. What's up, man? What's up, man? Good to see you. You and your dad. Good to see you. But let me tell you something, Bishop. And in this, when you have done a true self-assessment, and you bring up a key point about life, not just football, life, I can almost tell you're like a glutton for punishment and you don't learn lessons very well because you keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. And Bishop hit the nail on the head. Everybody knew that's what you like to do. They know that's your what. The problem is they just don't know is when you're going to do it. But all we got to do is play sound defense and limit you to limit those things that you do good. We play sound defense on that, Bishop, to limit a positive outcome and put you in a spot to make you play your hand.
Right. And so that's one last thing with that. Just think about it. The key is that when you guys were being successful and winning games with it, when certain individuals was bringing it up at the time, it would feel like we're being negative when you just won a game. But what it was is when you give off tendencies, you give off a game plan that if you don't really change it, now it becomes their strength and our weakness, because they know when they see that play, you have not done any variations off of that play to show something different. So what that does, it becomes a tendency. Instead of a blessing, it becomes something that now you haven't made an adjustment. So they now know when they see that deal, you have never ran the running back out of the backfield when that could have been easily a variation. You know, it could have been another player running that same deal. It just, whenever he's in the game and he's in that formation, think of what they were seeing. Why you think they were laughing? Because they're film junkies, and it came to fruition.
Yep. And so I'm with Bless 50. Yes, self-assessment have to be done on yourself.
Yep.
On yourself as I'm listen, what worked at Georgia for what worked on Georgia didn't work on Indiana.
There you go. So
didn't work. Sorry, but it didn't work. Coach Sean, here we go. The proof is in the details.
Yeah.
The proof is in the details.
Right.
I'm just saying. The proof in the details.
All right.
So
but yeah,
that's a fire question.
We're gonna keep that one. That's a superstar question right there.
Yeah, I
Hold
like that
one in.
Self-assessment. Self-assessment. Now, some people feel like they don't need assessing. I'm gonna let you have that. But when you get to the point to where you think you know it all and what you know ain't working, then come back and see me and we'll talk about it. In the words of an old Baptist pastor, I used to call him the Baptist prophet, the late Reverend Dr. Willie C. Carroll. Come see me when this service is over and we're going to go have your head examined. That's what he used to say.
All right. So what we got next?
So let me see. I think Stephen Hicks asked something. Here we go. All right. Well, wait a minute, Bishop. Hold up. Before I go to Stephen, let me go back to Blessed at 50.
Go ahead.
You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
The second part to that was, or will he allow his arrogance to be a detriment to the team?
Hey, come on, y'all. Drop the mic in the chat.
Blessed be the time that God be with you till we meet again. The show is over. Amen. Everybody go have a great day. Just remember, Piano Man don't know everything. He just know what he's talking about. And all the other stuff that I tell y'all every day. The Bishop is gone. Piano Man's gone. I saw Twister in. What's up, Twister? Roll Tide to you, bro. Twister's here. Coach Carl's taking care of his wife. Thank you, Coach, for letting us know that your wife is fine. God did it again. And so he's taking care of his wife. He can't hop on right now, but we getting ready to go. Bless 50 and Stephen Hicks. Y'all can have the show. Goodbye. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Dwight, you can cut it off now. I am done. Because to me, when you keep doing the same thing over and over and it don't work and you're trying to force it, and they're catching up with you, that's arrogance. Arrogance. And it did not work. It didn't work. It did not work. I'm of the firm belief, Bishop.
Yeah.
Now, some people may laugh. In the words of Double A, you may not agree with me, but this is just my take. I'm of the persuasion, Bishop, that had some things been changed mentally, Bama would have won the Natty last year.
Boy, you went there.
I went there.
I agree.
Sure
I agree.
If some things had been changed mentally, just mentally, if some things had been changed mentally, Bama would have won the Natty last year with Ty Simpson at quarterback. I'm being honest with you. But because some things were not mentally changed, some things that were not handled in week 1, and you went 12 weeks with no running game. If you had just changed it in week 6, it would have been a different outcome. Indiana would not have beaten Alabama. I'm just saying. Indiana did what they had to do, and it's no secret, y'all. Indiana had a balanced attack. If you go back and you look at the numbers, if you go back and look at some numbers, Ty Simpson actually had better numbers than Mendoza did. But it was down the stretch that got him. I'm just being honest with you. Go back and look at the numbers. Numbers don't lie. Now, does that mean that Ty Simpson was his all-world quarterback? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying, the team was there to do what needed to be done. But because mental changes, mental fundamentals were not installed, you had issues. You had problems. And so you kept trying to do this, do that, do the other. And that's what Bless 50 talking about. So, Carla, will you hold on to that question too? Will we see a much more graceful from the coaching staff? Not just Grubb, all of them. But we're talking about Grubb now from an offensive standpoint. I want to know in this, if it's arrogance there, who's going to check him?
Ooh.
Who's going to check him?
Mic drop.
Who's going to check him? It
Put
can't
some
be us
fire in
on
the
the
chat.
outside. So, Coach Carl, who's going to check him? Stephen Hicks, who's going to check him? Bless 50, who's going to check him? Who on the inside will confront the arrogance? Go ahead, Bishop. I'm done.
Yeah. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like, I'll tell you like this. If you're able to do that and allow that to happen, does he realize that that's the one thing that he could connect with Saban, because Saban was synonymous with that. He would change in a heartbeat. If that means putting his team in a better situation, he's going to yell at you, even though it's one mistake that you will still win in the game. It doesn't matter. He hates for any mistakes to go in his watch. That's where DeBoer and the entire staff can learn to grow a little bit. Is you can't be arrogant. You can't, as much film study you say you're doing, and you couldn't see what was going on, or how if you established a run, you would possess the time and you would control the game. And so this is paying attention to details and really acknowledging that the details in the eye in the sky don't lie and they're undefeated. If you can do that, you'll never go wrong.
So just are we going to allow this to, who's going to confront the arrogance? That's going to be the question. And how long will it be? If you see this arrogance, even during the spring, will it be confronted then? Got to come better than what we had last year. So thank you, Bless 50, for two great questions. But Stephen Hicks asked another question.
All right, I'm ready.
The voices want to know, which QB are you most excited to see start this season? Okay.
I know what I'm interested to see, because this is where that last question will be answered.
Uh-huh.
Do you go with the person we recruited and that's been with us, or do you go with someone that can do all of the things and add a little pizzazz, being able to run the ball. What does this coaching staff lean toward? In my instance, if you want to go to the Natty, it's Keelan Russell. That's just me. Because an honest assessment, I need to be able to throw the ball, but I also need to be able to manage and be able to establish the run in all phases. And I need to, I know that's gonna be a tall task to do, because this young man has been with you through thick and thin. But if I assess it and I'm going off of not just feelings, but a true coach's assessment, and I have that mantra of, if I'm going through the fire, then I got to tell the truth.
You know what? This is why Stephen Stephen was saying yesterday, and I agree with him. I'm looking forward, and I think and KB even said it. I'm looking forward to a real live scrimmage at A-Day. I don't want to see drills, Bishop.
I know
I
that's
want
right.
to see a scrimmage with Austin Mack on one side.
Yeah.
Keelan Russell on the other side.
Correct.
Famala on one side. I forgot his Seaborn, the other on the other.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 4 quarterbacks. 4 of them. Now, plus you got some Mocats on there too.
Yeah.
I want to see who's able to spin it. Who's able? I want to see. Let me put it like this. To catch a ride here with Steven. Which quarterback am I most excited to see start this season? All right. I want to see all of the principals involved. I want to see them go against the number 1 defense on the team. That, of the squad. That's what I want to see. I want to see how each quarterback reacts to pressure. I want to see them react to pressure. Not necessarily simulated pressure, but bring enough pressure that's going to make them think. I want to see how they react to pressure. I want to see if they're going to give me that deer in headlights look. I'm talking about the quarterbacks now. There, Stephen, will help me make my assessment of who I will be excited to see for the season. Bishop, if you don't mind me saying this, how they handle an internal fire test.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. If you can handle the internal fire test, and what I mean by that is, if you can handle the fire test from Bama, does Bama have enough to bring a fire test to you, even being their teammate? Are they gonna make you work at it? Are they gonna make you shaking your boots? Or are you gonna stand there and say, bring it? I'm gonna find me an open receiver. And if my receiver's not open, I'm just gonna take out, catch me if you can. That's how I'm gonna judge it, Steve.
Yeah.
Which one of the quarterbacks can stand the internal fire test? Will Kane Womack bring it? See, a lot of that, Stephen, this just being a man's opinion, a lot of that, Stephen, is going to depend, for me, is going to depend on how the defense plays them. And so I want to see who handles the fire test. Thank you, Bishop, for bringing that up. I just stole that from. I just borrowed that from.
Well, now understand, this is where I have to be honest. Now, DeBorg is the head coach, Now, this is where it has to be a true quarterback competition. Nobody has won the job unless let's assess. But here's the key components to look for if you're at that A-Day. Are they commanding the offense? Are they making the right reads? Are they giving the ball when the DN shows? Are they keeping the ball if the DN doesn't show? You know, different things. I said it backwards. If the DN shows, keep the ball because you're not going to give it. He's going to tackle the running back. If he doesn't show, give it to the running back. That type of stuff. Being able to know the down and distance and the scenario and what a play gives you and be able to operate in that with the peak efficiency. That will be your starting quarterback.
And so we're going to see who's able to make the smarter plays, who's able to keep their composure, who's able to operate or to what's the word I'm looking for? Who's able to institute the run pass options, the RPOs, as they say, when they're supposed to. How do you know when do you pass it? Because here's the other thing. Bishop, don't hold on to the ball too long.
Yeah.
You have to let it go. It's like playing a game of spades. You study long, you study wrong.
Yeah.
You can't lollygag around.
Yep.
Are you able to read the defense? What are your wide receivers giving you?
Hey, you done said something. I want you to. I don't caught Gubber on that one. You done said something. Read a defense. Not assume. Not assume.
Not assuming. Read.
Film study. Knowing that, okay, if I get this look and this is what's going on, these are the routes that are going to be open. And if there any minor adjustment, then this is my hot route.
And so it's a lot. So which quarterback, Stephen? Latoya. Hey, wait a minute. Well, Latoya, good to see you, baby.
Yeah,
good to see you.
Yeah.
Roll Tide to you. Good to see you, Lady Latoya. Roll with the business is, Latoya, Carla, will y'all please keep this question in mind too? Put that somewhere. And Stephen, I will answer that one after A-Day. I will personally answer that.
Oh man.
I will
in fact, we might make it a day where we all answer it honestly.
Yeah. I think that's one of those questions, Stephen, because let's be honest, and you're right, Stephen. Most people are keyline. But I want to show you something else. But something you got to go back. Here we go.
And that's just now understand, after assessment, that can change. Ain't nothing written in stone.
Yeah, we're going to see. But Jeff said something. We didn't have players ready to step up. Mac was not prepared for Indy. That next man up mentality we didn't have. I will say this much. You're right,
coaching,
Jeff.
Coaching.
Yeah, but that's coaching, bro. That's coaching. And I want to tell you something else. Mac was able to do something that Ty didn't do in that third quarter. Mac did lead him down the field, but I also understand Indy let up on him too. Indy let up on him because Indy had this game won in the first half. And that's what we were getting at yesterday about this mentality. Indy had the game won at halftime. That game was over because they just physically manhandled Bama on both sides of the ball. So this part of what Jeff is saying, this is the part that has to change this year, having players ready to step up. That's a part we've got to pay attention to. So this A-Day, Bishop, and to everybody, this A Day is going to be very important. But to Stephen's question, Latoya, Carla, will y'all please write that down? We're going to be addressing that one as soon as A Day is over. Matter of fact, Bishop, that one and what Bless 50 made the statement. Yep. Those will be two that we will address after the spring. But on Bless 50's, I want to know, that's going to be one that's going to have to be addressed maybe after the season starts. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
After the season starts.
And then we had one from the last time we had. So all of those will be, we can look at them and see how much closer we are, or if there needs to be more assessment made, then we can, but we can always make sure we look at it. But what else we got?
And so here we go. Now, I'm going to do something here because I got to go with something what Coach Carl said. Let me see. Here we go. Now, this is funny. It's funny, but it's also true. Coach Carl is in his Ryan Grubb voice. I'm going to put this square box in a round cylinder, not the cylinder in the bigger box. I like forcing folks to be like me. I'm not changing nothing. Carla, Latoya, put this one in there too. Because this is going to go along with what Bless 50 was saying. Arrogance. This is what arrogance looks like. This is what arrogance looks like. I like forcing stuff. Bishop, address that.
Let's just say that documentation beat conversation. You saw for 12 games what the eye in the sky kept showing. But instead of paying attention to it, because you were still winning games, you allowed it to fester until it finally reared itself. And since you never did answer it, and in everything you were trying to do on that given day, expose the roots.
Gotcha. Bishop, you know what? This is going to be one that I'm just going to answer down the road.
Yeah.
Down the road. We're going to see if this cylinder and square box and round holes and this, that, and the third, we're going to see if that mentality is going to change. It's going back to what I said, I asked earlier. I want to know who's going to address the arrogance. If it creeps up, who's going to address it? Let me tell you what I'm getting at, Bishop, so we can stop beating around the bush. I want to know, are we going to have a running game this year? I want to know, are we going to be still filled with gimmicks? I want to know, are we going to have a line, a bona fide old line that's going to block straight ahead, that's going to go north and south, and not all this east and west stuff? That's what I want to know. Or are we going to have more of the same from all these gimmicks, gadgets, and gizmo plays? In the words of Coach Sean, in the words of Coach Carl, in the words of Coach Al, are we going to, in the words of B Sharp, are we going to do this passy stuff that's going to make us soft? Where you at, Stephen Hicks? Where the voices of no mercy at? Where you at, Stephen Hicks? That's what I want to know. Where's Stephen Hicks and the voices of no mercy at? Front and center, Stephen Hicks. Front and center, voices of no mercy. I want to know. I want to know, is Stephen Hicks around? Stephen Hicks, front and center, sir. Front and center. There you go. I see him. Hey, Ken the Bama fan, roll tide. Stephen, you and OG Gill need to make a trip to T-Town. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. We want to know. will the foolishness be addressed? Are we going to go back to north and south running off tackle, running up the gut? None of this east and west stuff. I want to know, Bishop, are we going to have running backs out there looking like they got legs from Krispy Kreme donuts? I want to know.
Oh, can I add something? I want to know, does the running backs do pass blocking?
Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, Bishop. Well, let me add to that. I ain't finna raise you nothing. I'm just going to add to it, bro. I want to know, in that pass blocking, will the running backs go and learn some things from the O-line on how to block? Because you got to learn how to block and sustain too. Y'all gonna get out there together, make it happen, or are we doing this thing separate? So Stephen Hicks, I need a report from Stephen Hicks. I need a report, bro. I need the voices of mercy to go and make and show up. That's what I need. I want to know what's being addressed. I told you that when we have our We Want to Know Wednesday, this is not just for the faint of heart. This is not just for entertainment purposes only. These are some serious questions, because this morning is some serious heat going on, Bishop. There's some serious heat going on, because here's some things. You can't afford. Okay, here we go. Oh, boy, you know what, Bishop? You need to start praying right now. You need to start praying right now. You ready for this one?
Go ahead.
Look at that, right? See, there's your problem. There's your problem, Carla. Right there. There's your problem, Stephen, right there. A 7,000-yard quarterback, and you know what? In one season. See, that's the way that it's coming across. Give me old-fashioned football, smash mouth, as they used to say down here in the woods of Mississippi. Give me one of them slobber knockers, man. Let's come with it. North and south. None of that east and west stuff. East and west only works when north and south done got
established. It's established. Yep.
Come on, Ken the Bama fan. See, now you talking our language. Go ahead, Bishop. That's what Ken the Bama fan want to know.
Okay. I want to know if we can call. Let me see. The prayer with the third down and 3 and 4th and 1. Oh my goodness, boy.
And they think we ain't watching this stuff. We're watching. We're paying attention. Even the most novice of a fan knows that. But no mercy, crew. Get to T-Town, Stephen Hicks, and ask the hard questions.
You know what? I really want to commend this person, because that tells me that's the week 1 problem that was never addressed.
A week 1 problem. A week 1 problem.
Because here's the deal, though. Because you were winning games, sometime even in winning games, there's certain things in that game you still have to address, because you're not the finished product. And if you want to finish with a natty, those are the type of things that can later expose you if you don't pay attention and answer those idiosyncrasies in your game.
Just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Coaching.
Coaching. Limit that time. And I'm gonna say this: I'm not telling you to stay off of social media, but don't make that your life's everyday thing. Being on social media every day. Leave that to folks like us. We can do that. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that. Steven, see, that's what you got to go to T-Town and find out, bro. And you know
I
what?
want to know
I
if
want to know
the
too.
running backs have the run over and through people.
Look here. Look here. You can't have the running over folks and you to spend half your time in Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm just saying now. Had a particular running back out there, and Buddy wrote. He run 5-6 yards and be begging to be taken out. Because he had no air. But look, I'm talking about. I'm saying now. I'm just saying. we got to. I mean, whatever happened to them cornbread and black eyed peas and collard green eating fellas? Where they at? That's when I was coming along. Cornbread, black eyed peas with some hog jaws in there and everything.
And understand, you did have a few key pieces that, for whatever reason, never found the field. Do remember. I'm not quite sure all that went into keeping them off the field. Maybe they were hurt, maybe something else. But you did have people that ran that way that never saw the field.
You know,
I want to know.
I want to know.
I want to know, will coaches will
see, we need Joe's music, Bishop. See,
I do. I hear you. I want to know coaches battle to get their point across to better the team.
Yeah. Telling you, man.
Hold on. Now, that hits hard. Does the coach know that that's a battle?
Bino, you raise a hard one, bro. Man, y'all, hey, boy, this gumbo. Man,
this gumbo's on fire today. All right.
Wait a minute. Okay.
You got some more?
I saw. Oh gosh, yeah. Here we go. Dino, what's up, Dino? It's like Georgia our Super Bowl because we peak and everything, but the running backs go downhill from there. I see no lies.
Ooh.
I see no lies. Nothing to see here, folks, but the truth. And Bishop has been saying for the last few days now, the truth it'll make you set you free. This is the truth. We've been hollering for years. All Georgia do is think about us. But look what happens with Georgia. And then look what happens with us after we play Georgia. I see no lies. So I want to know this year, are we going to take it beyond Georgia? Let me go back to something that okay, watch this. Let me go back. Stay right there, Dino. Don't go nowhere. Where's my Google? Come on now.
That music in the background. Now, would that go against copyright or anything like that?
That's what I got to find out from Dwight. How would that work? But we need.
Well, that would be so. Man, any of that music or Joe, man. And then I'm gonna throw one out. I just want to know, how bad does the coaching staff want it? And in that same question, have they shown the elements of change that proves it?
I'm trying to find something here. Here we go.
No, you go ahead.
Nah, that's not the one that
I'm just wondering. I think a lot of times,
yeah, here we go. Here we go, right here. All right. Here we go, Bishop. Right here.
right.
Dino said something. Now watch this. Governor brought something and Bishop brought something to our attention yesterday. Let's go back to this 9-game SEC schedule. We all three talked about it. But see, but Governor and Bishop both said that this year for everybody was going to be different, right?
Yeah.
I pulled up everybody's schedule for this upcoming year. All right. Now,
Okay.
Bama is playing Georgia later this year than they have in the last couple of years. We played them in September the last couple of years. This time we're playing them in October. Now, some people will say like, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does matter. Because you see, some teams don't peak. They don't begin to peak until October. So now watch this. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha. That magical 6-game, that 6-week that Governor has been talking about the last couple, the last couple of years. Governor has talked about week 6. Aha. Now watch this. This time we play Georgia in week 6 and we play Tennessee in week 7. Whereas in times past, we've played Georgia at week 4. Yep. With a bye week. And then we play Georgia. This time, Bishop, there is no bye week. Now, I'm just going with what Dino said. The running backs go downhill from there. But watch this. Like I said, you start with East Carolina. You go with Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, go to Mississippi State, then come home and play Georgia. So where does the fire test and the gauntlet really start? Like Governor said yesterday, this season is going to be different. So Dino raises an interesting question, or an interesting statement. You got Florida State, South Carolina, Mississippi State right there. And I told y'all yesterday, those 3 games bother me. They bother me. Got 2 of them at home and 1 on the road. And all of that is before Georgia. It changed, folks. Now, let me do something else right quick. But now let me go back. Now let me look at his Georgia schedule. And their bye week is a week. Okay, so here's Georgia's schedule. Tennessee State, Western Kentucky. Watch the schedule again, Bishop. Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, then Alabama. So in a kind of sort of way, it balances out, but we're going to see. And I'm pretty sure some of the Georgia fans are feeling the same way we're feeling. Or some of the Georgia fans are feeling the same way I'm feeling. Because they got Oklahoma coming to town. Oklahoma's not going to be a slouch team, Bishop. I know that's your team, but Oklahoma's not going to be no slouch, and Georgia knows that. That's going to be a real good one.
Yeah. The bottom line is do me a favor. Let's go over Oklahoma, because
sure.
we every team, if you look at their schedule, there is in the SEC, It's a gauntlet all the way through.
You ready for it, Bishop?
I'm
Just
ready.
pull it up. UTEP.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to Michigan.
Yeah, big house.
Michigan's in trouble, y'all, but you go to Michigan. Then you play New Mexico. Then you go to Georgia. Then y'all have an open date.
Right.
Then it's all systems go all the way through. Then you come off your open date and you play Texas. Then you go to Kentucky. No. Excuse me. You play Kentucky in Norman. Then you go to Mississippi State. Then you play South Carolina. Then you go to Florida, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and then you go to Missouri. That's Oklahoma's schedule.
We just need to take each and every game. There's no way you can play with that schedule. It's not like last year, but it never is. But the teams aren't like last year either. We got new coaches and new places. So I'm one of those. I don't take no one for granted. I don't care if you're Timbuktu University. I'm treating it as any ordinary team. I'm coming in and I'm bringing my A game. If I do that, then I should assert my dominance. If I don't, then shame on me for not being prepared.
Congratulations to you too, Bishop. You all signed Jason Witten's son yesterday.
Oh yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Y'all got him yesterday.
Yeah.
Tight end, but he committed to Oklahoma.
Yeah, so appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations to you on that. But y'all, that's how that's looking. Let's look at a couple more of I want to know.
I want to know Ohio State. What does their look like?
You want to go back over theirs again? Okay, I'll see. But
is that the first one you went over?
No, you said Ohio State, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. We went over theirs yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can. Here we go.
The O's.
Big Ten. Let me see here. No, okay. I don't like the way the Big Ten does their configurations because it makes it kind of makes it sort of confusing too, because they just throw everything up in there. Let me see here. Let me go back. Just a second, y'all. I know what to do.
What I was trying to get at is that the Big Ten tends to cater to their top echelons, where the SEC is a true gauntlet because each team realized that they can't stay the same and that they got to make adjustments and improvements. In that, what happens is each game, like the Kentuckys or the Vanderbilts or the this, that, and the third, used to be that, oh yeah, we used to dominate that game and call that a win. Not no more. Shoot, there's been time that South Carolina our first year took it to us in our home. So this last year we learned that you got to buckle up your bootstraps and get it together.
Okay, here we go, Bishop. You asked for Ohio State, right?
Right.
And this is what we were saying on yesterday about this is like a versus battle. When you look at Ohio State's schedule, which starts off with they open with Ball State.
Go ahead.
Then they go to Texas. Texas, by the way, hired Mark Stoops as an
analyst.
An analyst. I got some thoughts about that.
Yeah, yeah, you know what time it is.
Got some thoughts about that. Ball State, then they go to Texas. Then they play Kent State. Then they play Illinois. Then they play Iowa. Then they play Maryland. Then they go to Indiana. Now, mind you, they go to Texas. They play Kent State, Illinois at home. They go to Iowa. They play Maryland at home. They go to Indiana. They go to USC. Then they play Oregon at home. They play Northwestern at home. They go to Nebraska. And then they play Michigan at home. That's basically Ohio. That's Ohio State's schedule.
Yeah.
That's it. That's their schedule. Now, the question is going to be with that, how many of those teams that Ohio State plays, and this is what we're going to have to watch for, because this is my specialty right here. How many of them will be ranked in the top 25? That's how I judge it. Who all are you playing in the top 25? So I can about tell you, there's Texas, they're going to be in the top 25. Iowa will be in the top 25. Indiana will be there. USC, Oregon, and possibly Michigan, Nebraska. So they're going to boot them up. You see what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, will these teams maintain a top 25?
That's the premise the reason I asked my question, because see what we saw from last year in the beginning, we had both of us had a schedule that had 9 teams in the top 25. 9 to 10 teams. But as the season rolled on, a lot of those teams dropped out due to their prevailing situation. And understand that's why I wanted to bring to everybody's attention by looking into Old State, is that we need to know that hits a little different over there, because a lot of times a lot of those schools haven't made the necessary improvements or adjustments to really battle them and be on that type of level to really win that game. So a lot of times what you're looking at is that the Big Ten teams to coddle the upper echelon teams.
And so it's amazing. It's amazing, Bishop, how all of this is going to play out. And that's why I am I'm not really worried about it, but it does raise some concerns about we understand that all the teams, a lot of them have gotten better over the time, and it has created parity in the league. It really has. But when it actually comes down to the fairness of some stuff, like Ball State versus East Carolina, who would win that game? Ohio State playing Ball State. Alabama's playing East Carolina. If you put those two teams head to head, who would win that game? See, that's where toughness of schedule. That's how I've learned. That's how I'm learning to view it now. Is who would win what as far as my opponent goes? Will my opponent beat your opponent? That might not make any sense, but that's how I'm viewing it, Bishop. Would East Carolina beat Ball State 9 times out of 10? Yeah. So of course, Ohio State is going to beat Ball State. But in my second game of the year, would Kentucky beat Texas 9 times out of 10? No. So but you can't rule out Kentucky though, because Kentucky has improved in some areas. Just saying. So it's going to be interesting, Bishop. But back to what we were saying earlier.
Go ahead.
Alabama cannot just make Georgia their Super Bowl and think that this is supposed to just be real cool. And then, like Dino just said, and then everybody just goes downhill. Even though he did say the running backs goes downhill from there, but the whole team goes downhill from there. Then you get to a game like Missouri, and then you get your quarterback hurt, and then all hell breaks loose. I'm just saying. So where's the net? Who coaching? Who are you preparing? Who are you getting ready to put in there? Those are going to be the questions that we're going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for, Bishop. And you know I'm going to come back and report it to you over the spring. So it's going to give us something to talk about. When A-Day comes, I don't want to see a drill and them showing me what set they're running and this, that, and the third. No. First of all, Bishop, we got to get the MASH thing coming to, Bishop. I don't want to see a scene from MASH getting off that bus at A-Day where they in gurneys and wheelchairs and crutches and this, that, and the third. I don't want to see that.
I hear you.
I don't want to see that. I don't mind telling it. Susan and I were standing up there in the buses, and we both looked at each other like, what in the world is this? Bishop, they limping, crutches, arm in a sling, feet and elbows and knees, head and shoulders, knees and toes in casts, everything. I'm not saying it to be funny. It was true. It looked like that we looked like we was at the orthopedic specialist. Folks getting up there. And I mean, like, what kind of spring did y'all have? I don't want to see that this year. I want to be able to see a real live scrimmage. I want to see one side run out of one tunnel and another side run out of another tunnel. I want to see the maroon on one side. I want to see the crimson on one side. I want to see the white on another side. I want to see them going at it. I want to see what Stephen asked about the quarterbacks and everything. This is why I said make that question a question to be answered after A-Day. I promise you, Stephen, we will address that question about which one. I think that's one of those questions because I'm not going to write anybody in. Shucks, the way we've been looking here lately and looking like the walking wounded, the guy you might want might be running up here with a cast on his foot. We don't know. But I will answer that about who I'm excited about seeing at A-Day. But I want to see a scrimmage, Bishop. I want to see a scrimmage. I want to see them, as we said, butt heads. I want to see them go at it. I want to see them go at it. I want to see some hitting, and I want to see some real hitting. Okay, some real hitting. Do a couple of more, and we're going to get out of here.
Gotcha.
Lady Latoya, your girl, our girl, what the business is. There she is. She said, Bishop, I want to know. Go ahead, Bishop.
No, you got it. You started it.
I want to know if we will be able to put the game out of reach. Stephen Hicks, there you go right there.
Ooh,
before 3
it.
minutes left in the fourth quarter. Woo!
Lady Latoya. Yeah. That's it. Just let that just simmer a little bit.
I'm speechless behind that
one.
Speechless behind that.
Hey, that tells it.
That question there.
That hits a little different.
That question hit different. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That goes back to what it just goes back to what JB said about physicality. See, in my mind, I've whipped you. Now, the way I look at it, I know there will be close games. And I know that we will be going up against teams sometime that they're gonna have just as much grit as we have, and they're gonna come with that fire. But a team that is not as superior as they're not supposed to be hanging around in the third quarter. I'm about to be to put you away.
Yeah, that's something that you got to cultivate. That has to be not just one side of the ball. That has to be the entire team concept.
So I'm just saying, man. That's a question there. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Saying, man.
Let it hit hard. I want to make sure that in the end of the third, start of the fourth, that I can put my backups in.
I just want to know. Can I put my backups in? Can I start? Listen, when I know I've taken your will, okay, let me get to something else. Let me get to something else about this. Bishop, I'm going back to that Eastern Illinois game.
Okay.
That game, at some points, yeah, I know we won by a big margin. That game was supposed to have been over actually in the first quarter. The first quarter should have been over. Should have been over. That's when I knew, Bishop, seeing this game in person. And like I said, I still have some of the footage in my phone. I'll send it to you, and I'm gonna let you see. I'm gonna let you see some stuff, okay? I'll let you see it. I think I figured out, even if I have to chop some stuff down and being able to send it to you. But
Okay.
Bishop, I said, excuse me, I said, this is not right. And I looked at the sideline and the body language. Remember we talked about that yesterday?
Yeah.
The body language. I looked at the body language of the team. I looked at the body language of everybody, and it was like I knew something was not right there. Something wasn't right. It was like just this omen that was over. Seemed like there was this omen that was over this team. Something ominous was coming, and we all now know what was coming. It was that Indiana game. It was like an omen was over them, and they did not play with any. They played with no spirit. They played with no grit. They played, it was like they just walked around with their head in the clouds, or they did like the ostrich and put their head in the sand and just.
Can I help you?
There they were.
I got a word for it.
What's
Arrogance. Arrogance.
And Bishop, that broke my heart. Then to see them when I shifted from the sideline to the field, for those that were there, it was much worse in person. They're my witnesses. What you saw on TV was nothing compared to what you would see in person. We left around about the middle of the third quarter. I think that's how that went, and that's where I met Lady Latoya, and everybody involved. Asked the lady, tell you, we were all there. All of us that were there, we saw this. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Now, we in that Eastern Illinois game, we know that game was out of reach, but it was the way it came about, Bishop. It wasn't even supposed to have been like that, sir.
We know. But see, this is even though you won, what we're trying to say is, if you look at the tapestry of your season, you saw where the end result was about to come when you ran up against that team that was a film junkie and was ready for any and everything you were going to put out there, and also had your tendencies.
Just saying, man. Whoa.
And no intentionality, no charisma, no team spirit. That's not good.
None, and no charisma. When they were even coming out of the tunnel, no charisma. None at all.
I don't care who I'm playing. We're going to get hyped because I get to play the game that, that I love, grew up as a kid. When you're a kid, you didn't care who was the opponent. You was just thankful to be able to play another game.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm with so.
I want to know.
I want to know. That's a good one. We'll see. Stephen Hicks is back on the board again. He said, I worry about running back starting 10 yards behind the line. Way back there. I'm talking about it like you got to get this running start. You got to get the and then you go up straight ahead, and by that time you go to defense, looking you dead in your face. Not hitting the gap where it needs to be if you're running the football. I don't know.
In this, I want to know is the tapestry of, was your offensive line holding the point?
Bishop, we getting ready to go home after this one right here. You ready? You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Ken, the Bama fan, brings me back to when Piano Man said he spoke with the Seahawks guy. He said Grubb won't budge. He wants to do things his way, but it should be DeBoer's way. Who wears the pants on the staff?
Mic drop. Put some fire in this chat.
That's our show for today, folks.
Hey, bruh.
Ken, you, Steven, Latoya, Carla, y'all, oh,
Coach
boy.
Carl.
My goodness. If I had the money, I need to buy y'all a steak dinner, man. Coach Carl, y'all need to buy y'all a steak dinner. Cause y'all blessed 50. Yeah.
These are hard hitting. If you notice, every question, oh my,
Who wears the pants?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
I
I'm
didn't.
say that, man. I'm gonna say that there. Yeah, buddy. Good one, Ken. We want to know who wears the pants on the staff. Kimberly, my sissy's here. B Sharp is in the house.
What's going on?
B Sharp, the one, the
B
only
Sharp
man himself. Yes, sir.
Hey, let's see if we can get one from B Sharp real quick.
B Sharp, we want to know. We're doing an I want to know session. You know what's up. Can we get an I want to know from you about, we I'm just trying to hold it in the roll right now because Ken went to Ken done went there, man. Ken done went there.
Ken straight went there, man. Ken, look, Ken done made it to where will it be Coach DeBoer or will it be Ryan Grubbs? Who wears the pants? We want to know. My bad. Look, I had to get it as the world turned voice.
Yeah. See, Bishop being nice about it because he know I'm finna close with something crazy. Okay. Okay, first of all, let me put this up so everybody know. B Sharp said we will be back tomorrow, and I will drop a lot of videos after. Okay, going to be back tomorrow. All right. So we know what's up there.
He's working. Yeah.
He's working. He's putting in that work. And I appreciate that. But I want to know who is my quarterback. We find out, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We know
who that's right.
Everybody calling for, but we're gonna see.
Hey,
we're gonna see.
Let's be honest. Whoever it is, they're gonna have to earn it. That much is true.
Yeah,
it can't be given to nobody. It got to be earned.
J. Cole, shalom to you and peace and blessings, man. Offensive
shalom.
Coach better not say too aggressive. I know that's right. Listen, J. Cole, if I hear that just one time, I'm out. I'm gonna start covering something.
Hey, else. J. Cole, that's a man after my own heart. How you gonna say that about your O-line? Come on, man. Oh, yeah. At times, our O-line was too aggressive. It's too aggressive. I told you.
See, I'm finna go, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. B Sharp, you see what you to start. You and Ken, y'all see what y'all to start. I told you I wear the paint. Oh my goodness. I'm serious, Jacob. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear that. If I hear that just one time about too aggressive, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
No, man. Hey, check this out. I want to know, will Ryan Williams please stand up? Don't get lost in the shuffle. You showing that you're maturing. Finish it out.
We get team put away early. Won't matter who the quarterback is. Exactly. Because the backup will get valuable reps. And when the backup gets valuable reps, if something goes wrong with the starter, then you've got the backup who can come straight in and keep the train moving, which also leads me to this right here. Now that means coaching. Go back to what Bishop and what Governor said, coaching. Why? Because now whoever the starter may be, if something goes, if you start putting teams away early and doing what you're supposed to do, like it's supposed to be done, your backup can come in and keep things moving. Then that also means that your third and your fourth and your other backs, the other backups can get valuable playing reps as well. And if something goes wrong, you won't miss a beat.
Piano Man, I want to know.
Go ahead.
I want to know, on 4th and 1, do we have any other plays?
Well, I want to know, will the running backs learn how to run? I want to know, will they learn how to block? I want to know, can they catch the ball coming out the backfield? I want to know, can they read a defense?
Wow.
What's up, Tough as Nails? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Sloop. Come on, man.
I was not going to bring this up, but okay.
Let's drop it. It's their day.
We got a couple more minutes. I want to know why they play time with gastrointestinal problems causing weight loss and weakness.
This man, oh man. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh boy. From my producer. I want to know how much hate Bama gonna get this coming season. Shoot, it's already starting. It's already starting, Dwight.
Hold on.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Bruh, you need to get on some of these other channels and you ain't heard no hate. Oh my goodness. They going in, bruh. They going in.
I wanna know if Oklahoma makes the playoff, who will be the fourth quarter concert?
Bishop, did I tell you I met 50 Cent half brother? His name is 25.
We ain't no good. I told y'all today is one of those days. Oh, so he was quarters.
Yeah, he a quarter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I mean, like, there's a lot of question marks. And so starting next week, y'all, starting next week is the beginning of spring drills for Alabama.
Tuesday, right?
Sir?
Tuesday?
I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's either Monday or Tuesday, but I want to say it is Tuesday. Y'all, that's when we will begin to see. We're going to begin to see. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that none of these things will be answered on day one. These things are a process. I'm realistic on that part. These things are a process. But ladies and gentlemen, but at least, hopefully, some things will be, at least, Bishop, they will be addressed.
Yeah.
Might not be fixed on the onset, but at least they will be addressed. Carla says, I want to know who would be our starting lineup for 2026. Good one. I've been wondering that too. And I don't believe in doing this probability thing. We could see this, we could see that one. Because Carla, a lot of the landscape of Bama has changed. We are actually going to have a brand new starting line, O-line, a brand new starting D-line. So you know what? It's going to be interesting. So at A-Day, that's why I'm saying at what these spring drill practices, and then at A-Day, it's going to be important. So that's why I'm telling everybody, keep your eyes and your ears open, and then you'll see what's what. So I'm just saying, just stay tuned for further developments. So anyway, everybody, that's our show for today. That was a good one. But Carla, Latoya, did y'all get those questions that Bishop and I asked to be saved for down for future references? B Sharp asked about the quarterback. There were some questions about quarterback, about what changes and things like that. We're gonna leave. I want y'all to really kind of take note of that. Make sure if we need to go back through right quick, let me go back over to start, because I had 11 of them that would start. And if you
we need to have a ladies podcast.
Yeah,
Somebody needs to.
Yeah, I'm kind of working on that one too, Bishop.
Then let me hush. Let me hush.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, but Stephen Hicks asks, I want to know which quarterback are you excited to see start for the Bama season? That was one that we wanted to address. Now, Bless 50 said, this is my favorite day. I want to know if Grubb has truly done a self-assessment. That's one that we wanted to make sure that we kept in the if you need to take a screenshot of these questions, feel free, let me know. But that's for Lady Latoya and for Carla, because we want to come back and to address those later on in the year. That was Bless 50. That's Steven's question. We want to come back and to address. And then that second with Bless 50, or will he be allowed his arrogance, or will he allow his arrogance to be a detriment to the team? That was one.
You might want to show that one since it's a little longer.
Yeah, that one there.
Okay.
Yeah, and we might want to put that one up there. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. It was another one in here that I wanted to. Now, and this was the other one this was the one from Coach Carl that we need to see if things are going to change. In my Ryan Grubb voice, I'm going to put this square box in a round cylinder, not the cylinder in the bigger box. I like forcing folks to be like me. I'm not changing nothing. We want to see. We want to see. So I want to see something for a minute. There we go. Okay, so please, Latoya and Carla, please put those down for us, and let's keep up with them. We're going to archive them, and then after A-Day, we're going to and here's another one. And William, I saw this, but we was kind of rolling there. We do need to see if this is one of these things that have been evident that they've become film junkies. Have we become true film junkies? Bishop talks about it. Governor talks about it. The eye in the sky. What have you, what has been presented you, what has been presented you, and that what has been presented about you, what have you changed? What have you learned?
Correct.
That's what we're saying. So those are just some of the things that we are going to that we want to address as the spring goes, and we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, Bishop, closing words, sir.
Closing words is intentionality. Do I really want to change, and do I really want this national title? Then you shall see it in my work ethic and my attention to details.
Nothing else left to say behind that, Bishop. And as we say, and I don't want you all to think that because Bishop and I do address Oklahoma, and we're going to address them as well, because we've been saying the whole time, when you look at either team, you're looking at a mirror image.
So whenever y'all saying for y'all, it's saying the same for us.
So wouldn't it be something if Alabama and Oklahoma played in the SEC championship game?
All right, coaches, don't throw no concert. They got too hyped last time and got us. No concerts.
I hear you. I'm just saying.
No, I have to admit the that would be something to behold, because that means Georgia would not be.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna tell you now, and then I'm gonna go with my partner words after this.
Go ahead.
The Georgia-Oklahoma game is going to be better than what people think it's going to be. I'm telling you now. I'm calling it now. The Georgia-Oklahoma game is going to be very important. Watch as the season goes, and we'll discuss it more as the spring goes, as the summer goes, and everything. We'll discuss it more. But I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that later on. But a lot of things we're going to address after A-Day and everything. But I'm excited about the things that are coming up and everything. And in my party, go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah. No, what I was going to just add a little tidbit with that game, that would preclude to tell me, have you learned and have you made the necessary assessment and acquisitions and adjustments? If you can make those adjustments, that could be a coming out party if you take care of all details and all three phases. But you got to do it. I can't just talk about it. You got to be about it. Documentation, be conversation.
Exactly. And last thing right here, Carla says it's been 5 seasons since we won a natty. I want to know, can we get a natty this season? Only time will tell.
That's the right way to end off. That's the truth. And see, that's the truth, that everything that we've been talking about goes into this last one.
Only time will tell. How much of the detail have Bama paid attention to? Only time will tell. So with that, I'm just saying, we'll see. But this has been a great show. My parting words will be this. Be ready for the unexpected. Be ready for the unexpected. Continue to be realistic. Because I'm going to tell you this right here. It can't be any room for failure or for lackadaisical attitude, arrogance, and all that kind of stuff. Because here's the catch. The other teams are going to come with it. And how you present yourself, how you prepared yourself. Listen, how you prepare yourself will be how you present yourself. Your presentation has everything to deal with your preparation. How you're preparing. So with that being said, it's a wait and see thing. So Tide fans, Sooner fans, Georgia fans, Tennessee fans, whomever, notice what I just said. I called all SEC. It's a gauntlet out there. Get ready to run it. And he who endures to the end, that's who wins. Just being honest with you. And so, just being honest with you.
Can I throw a little caveat?
Go ahead.
Into the SEC, I'm putting the entire SEC on notice. Can we get back to winning the natty?
Can we make natty winning? Wait a minute. I'm not going to say great again. Can the SEC, mainly Alabama, I'm going to be selfish right here. Can Alabama make natty winning normal again?
And that's how you end today.
Can we make it normal again? Stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. Jesus Christ, remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. I promise you can. And just remember that this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in. And everybody can get something to eat. And that's what we want. Everybody to be able to eat when the gumbo and the ribs and the chicken is all said and done. We want everybody to be able to eat. So just remember, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, everybody have a great day. Roll Tide to you. Now, 3-Stroke Charlie, all I can tell you, player, is meditation and medication just may be your thing. But other than that, that's gonna be between you. Anyway, it was a great show, everybody. Thank you to all of you in the chat. I saw Twister. We know Twister, Icebox, Bino, Dwight, all of our truck drivers.
Hey, prayers to you out on the road. Be safe.
Be safe. You all are the true greats of America because y'all keep things going for us. No matter what they do in Washington, what they do or don't do in Washington, our truck drivers are our lifeblood on this side. So thank you all for everything that you do. Thank you all for stopping in the show and everything. Thankful to Bishop. Thankful the main man stopping by as always. Hey, bringing spice to that gumbo. Thank you all in the chat, especially all y'all. Let's see. Bishop,
do you remember?
Stop. Listen, Bishop, look at.
Go ahead.
Look at Susan. Look at Susan. Look at Susan. Look at Susan.
No, piano man. Okay, Susan. Okay, Susan.
William Bryant, you deal with Susan. I will let you deal with Susan. Anyway, but Bishop, thank you for all that you do. Bishop and Twister. Coach Carl was in the chat, but we all know Coach Carl is with his wife. He's helping her and everything, and that's what needs to happen. That's where he needs to be, and with his wife. A man is supposed to, when his wife is when she really needs him, that's where the husband needs to be. Big ups to Coach Carl. And one of these days, if I get married again and everything, if she needs me, my wife needs me, I'm gonna be right there with her.
She's a bad man, my chama.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Just as fine as she can be. Poetry in motion. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, God. Anyway, but
all right, keep going. My bad. It's hump day. What you want, man? Leave me alone.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me.
Why don't you just let me live?
Yeah, buddy. But anyway, Bishop, thank you for all you do, and thank you, you and Governor and Coach Carl. And hopefully one of these days we're going to be able to bring Jonathan to the show. Jonathan will tell you how his work schedule is going. And I respect a man or a woman who works, who knows they got the grind to make things happen for him. And
Jason Watson, JW Hall of Fame. Hey, I see you. Keep grinding. The best is yet to come.
Yeah, and like I said, and to all my podcasters out there, hey, look in. All of them, like I said, Clint Lamb, all y'all, Zach Pitcher Gaming, Jan 716, Justin Riley, Marvin Constant, Coach Sean, Coach Carl, Coach Al, Ty Hayes, Sharp Shooters. That's B Sharp, y'all. Remember, he comes live tomorrow. B Sharp, KB, the man himself, Kangaroo Black, Tez and SE Season, Jonathan at T-Town Media. I want y'all here in the next little bit. I'm not going to give it away. Be on the lookout for some new stuff that's about to hit the scene. Coach Bishop is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen.
Wow.
I am excited and everything. But Jonathan and T-Town Media, Zach Pitcher Gaming, DSGB84, The Final Whistle, Jan 716, Jake Merrill. Hey, Jake, we miss you, bruh. We love you, bruh. We love you, Jake. Wherever you are, man. Keep hope alive, man. We love you.
Yeah.
And just know on this end of town, we love you.
Salute.
Bro, man, gonna be coming to Washington real soon. I'm gonna look you up. And man, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna sit down and eat some of that Alaskan some of that Pacific crab legs, because y'all got it going on out there on that end of town. But Jake Merrill, Spotty Shorty, Stephen M. Smith, Hall of Fame Jason, Ryan Fowler, Miller's Edge, Martin Houston, all those guys, the locker room, Gary Harris, all those guys over there, and at Tide 100.9. Man, you know Piano Man loves you. Piano Man loves you. And that's where I get a lot of my info from, listening to them. Yes, sir. And who else, Coach Bishop?
Coach Ritz, Coach Hayes. We got Rawhide Media. We got Real Flaw, the realest girl in the business.
Oh man, Bishop, we got to get her on. We got to get her
on.
Yeah.
We
got to get her on. Y'all, if y'all never heard this lady, oh my gosh, she is brilliant. Brilliant. She's brilliant. She's the one that covers Texas, right?
Yep.
That's her.
Texas and the NFL.
In the NFL. She is brilliant. Brilliant. I told her that I would love to have her on the show sometime. And don't look now. I'm gonna get them too. I'm gonna get them.
Ladies, your moment's coming.
Exactly. Your moment is coming.
Your moment's coming.
To my friend Amber in Michigan, big Bama fan. She doesn't get a chance to support as much because she just started a new job. But to Amber out of Michigan, you know Piano Man loves you. And I appreciate you. And
Kimberly K, a big salute if you're watching out there. TP, are you with me?
Yeah,
stay grounded, my friend.
Hey, but stay on the grind, bro. Stay on the grind. Kyle Henderson, way outside. LaQuasia. Let me see who else I got on here. Tight Sports, Bam Dam Sports, Icebox, Spencer, that whole crew. Them dudes are fire, man. Those dudes are fire, man.
Gumbo, you dope.
I'm telling you now. And here on Crimson watch this. Watch this. I got you, William. And don't forget Kira Witt on Crimson Watch. All of y'all. And I'm willing to work with everybody. And there's some new folks coming on the scene. Alabama, man, they all out there.
Fair Sports, Jay and Coop. Big salute.
Water Cooler Sports. They're doing Auburn stuff. All these podcasters making it happen. They're making
USA J 32. He's out for USC.
So I'm just telling you, man. I'm just telling you, there are plenty out there. Support them. Support them. Those that I didn't name that you know about, support them. Support them. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this. Darn, there was somebody else I wanted to bring up, but it'll come to me. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're gonna see what's up. And there ain't no telling what we're gonna do tomorrow. So, but all roads lead to Friday. All roads lead.
Yeah. Get your stuff ready.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna dress up in a suit.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna dress up in a suit. I am. I'm gonna dress up in a suit. Because this is business. We're gonna be at the White House. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna be at the White House. I'm gonna have my glasses on and all kind of stuff. I'm gonna dress up in a suit. Stephen Hicks, listen now. Look, come on now. I feel the same way, but listen, they still my friends, Stephen. They trying to make it happen just like I'm making it happen, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, Herb and Raj. Don't forget them. Herb and Raj. Just it's a lot of them out there. I talked about Bam Dam. I got to have them. Those my dudes there, Stephen. I called them out early in the game, bro. Bam Dam Sports, Icebox and Spencer. Don't forget, even though y'all don't like him, but Bama hater and legend. Don't forget them. Even though y'all don't like Bama hater. Bama hater, my dude, man. That's my dude. And so, I'm dressing up in my Sunday's Best Friday. Yes, I am. I sure am. I'm going to have my shirt and tie. I'm going to have on a whole suit ready for this podcast. Stephen A. Smith ain't going to have nothing on me.
Oh, excuse me.
So anyway, y'all, that's the show for today.
All right. Big salute, Dwayne. Thank you again.
Hey, man, shalom unto you.
Shalom.
Blessings to you, Bishop. Thank you to the 401k crew, to my producer, Dwight, to everybody, especially to their darn no crew and no mercy. Stephen Hicks, I am expecting a report out of T-Town expeditiously, sir. So with that being said, Bishop, the kitchen is closed. The Gumbo Chefs have done cooking. The stove is off. The dishes have been washed and put away. And the chefs are out for the rest of the day. And Piano Man is about to join them. Y'all have a good, hey, go eat you some good gumbo today. Have a great day, everybody.
Hey, Dwight, enjoy the groove.
Yeah, enjoy the groove, Dwight. Learn that's real music what we got going right there, Dwight. And to make you just pat your head and pat your foot. But everybody enjoy your day.
Yeah.
And look here, and 3-Stroke Charlie, somebody said meditation and medication ain't gonna help you. I'm gonna wait and let you find that out on your own. But don't come and tell me because I ain't got that problem. But anyway, everybody have a great day.
Yes,
hey,
you guys.
Piano Man is out, roll tide, and the Lord willing, we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Great show.